everybody stand up. And you guys are going to turn and face the flags. Sorry, you guys are already facing the flags. I'm going to turn and face the flags. Get your feet together. Jaya. Good night. And then facing me. Jaya. Yona. Taekwon. Okay, everybody, let's get started. Let's do some warming up. We're going to do some jumping jacks. So everybody, you ready to count in Korean? Start from Junbi. And if you are so close to the camera, I can only see, like Aaron, I can just see your chest. Oh, that's much better. I can see your face. And Nathan, can you step back so you've got room to move? And I can see not just your beautiful face, but more of you. You got to stand up. Nathan, make sure you're ready to go. We're just going to go ahead and start. Ready? Jumping jacks. Begin. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Yas. Ilga. Neda. Y'all. And freeze. Hold still. Good. And relax. Lavira, I love the way you have your hands in the air. Count with me. We're going to do 10. Ready. And. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Yas. Ilga. Yedo. Y'all. And freeze. All right. Now I'm going to do something. Now that we have started, I'm going to just do something so you can see more of me, but I can still see all of you guys. There we go. So now this way I am sure that you can really see what I'm doing to help you do better. Vera, you have a question? Yeah, sorry. Is it about class? Because I want to get going. We've already missed a couple of minutes.
Can you please give me a second because my belt got fixed?
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start stretching. As soon as your belt is tied, you come right back in as soon as you can. All right, everybody. Stretch your arms straight up in the air. And relax. And stretch your arms wide to the side. And relax. And stretch your hands straight up in the air. And bend over and down to the floor. And then come back up to center. And hands up once more. Stretch. See how tall you can make yourself? I want to help you guys get nice and tall. And my screen keeps tipping. It's falling over. And relax. And now, hands out to the side once more. Big stretch. And relax. One hand up over your head. Bend your body. Just bend your body to the side. And come back to the middle. Take your other hand up and over. Stretching. And come back to the middle. Hands up in the air and over and down. And let your body hang there just for a minute. And now stand up again. Very good. Sitting down on the floor. Let's put the bottoms of your feet together. Flap your wings. Excuse me, and relax. And flap your wings. And relax. And pushing down with your elbows. And very good. Now let's put both of our legs straight in front. I want you to wiggle your feet. And wiggle your toes. We're going to wiggle our hands. Feet are still wiggling. Hands and feet are all wiggling. We've got everything going at once. And relax. Hands up over your head and straight forward down. And come back up. And hands up over your head and straight forward down. And back to the middle. Hands and down to the straight leg. And up, down to the bent leg once more. And up, and down to the straight leg. And up. And now sit crisscross. And both hands up. And both hands on your knees. And both hands up. And both hands behind you. And both hands up. And put your hands together quietly. And keep them up there. And now put your hands to your side. And hold them out. Put your hands on your knees. Now, without using your hands, let's all stand up. Very good job, everybody. All right, back up to your starting spot. We're going to go left leg forward fighting stance. Jump. That's right. Let's start with low block. You know, Meta, if you want to, if you're having trouble with your belt, you could just set it aside for today, if that's easier for you. All right. So, step it forward, we're going to do low block. Ha! Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Same thing. Ha! Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Now let's do high block. Fighting stance turn. Everybody should be facing me again. And high block. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Middle block. Hana. Do. Set. Net. So now that we're all kind of close to each other, I'm blocking with this hand. Where does the other hand belong? Go ahead. So do you want to show me? I see two people with their hands up. Veda and Ariana, do you want to turn and show me where your other hand goes? That's right. Veda's got it. Ariana, do you want to show me where your other hand is? Should be? That's right. On your belt. Rick is showing me on the belt. Aaron, can you do it too? Put your hand on your belt. Excellent. And Lavere, you're off camera, so I can't tell. Maybe you're doing it already. All right, everybody. Fighting stance turn. We're going to do middle block again. And hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Now I want to do punching. I love punching. We're going to do just a single punch in your walking stance. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Same thing. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Now what I want you to do, this is a tricky one step, but 3 punches. So it looks like 1, 2, 3. And you can say Taekwondo when you do it if you want. Ready? The trick is make sure you only take 1 step. Hana, hana, do, set. Good. Do, Taekwondo. Set, Taekwondo. Net, Taekwondo. So just like we did before, what you want to do is, as one hand punches, the other hand comes to your belt, and then you switch so the hand that's not punching is always on your belt, ready to go. Fighting stance turn. 3 punches once more. Hana, Taekwondo. Do, Taekwondo. Set, Taekwondo. Net, Taekwondo. Fighting stance turn. We're going to do low block and then a punch. So we block, and then the other hand punches. Ready with me. stance turn. Same thing. Ha! Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. We did a little block with the punch. Now it's high block with the punch. Ready? And block. Punch. Good, Nathan. Do. Set. I know, Nathan, it's a lot. So you can do them really slowly. Let's do the next one slowly. Net. Go ahead, do it with me. Don't look at this. Don't go so close to the screen. Do a high block. Go ahead, Nathan. And then with the other hand, you punch. Good. Fighting stance turn. Ha! Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Last one, we're going to do middle block and a punch. Stepping forward, ha! Block, punch. So it's just two things, Nathan. Do. Set. Net. And the fighting stance turn. Same thing. Ha! Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. That's a good job, everybody. Now we're going to step forward row. We're going to do front kick. We're going to remember to pick up the knee. Remember, guys, we do that sometimes. We just do the front kick, focusing on picking up the knee. I do that because it's so important. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. If I don't pick up my knee, how high can I kick? Not very. If I pick up my knee, oh, look at that, Lemire. You did a great front kick, picking up that knee. That's what makes it good. Without that, it will need to be worked on. So let's everybody practice front kick, and we're going to pick up our knees and kick. Ha! Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Ha! Nathan, join us. Let me see your front kick. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. That's great. This is so important that I want to do it again. So we're going to do some more front kick. Ready? Hands are up. You're in your fighting stance. Ha! Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Ha! Do. Set. Net. And turn. Now let's do turning kick. So remember, turning kick comes across. Picking up that knee again, because if I don't pick up my knee, how high can I kick? Again, not very. Once I pick up my knee, world of difference. All righty then, fighting stance. And, ha! Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Ha! Do. Set. Net. And turn. Step forward. Let's do some patterns. We're going to start with forward direction punch. So go where you stand, where you need to be to start your pattern. Do jumbi so I know that you're ready. If you're busy kicking and punching, I love the kicking and punching, but I need to see you in jumbi that tells me that you're ready. Excellent. Ready, forward direction punch. Sija. And paro. Very good. Let's do that again. Sija. Yep. That's right, and paro. Okay, let's go right on into 4-direction block. Junbi shows me that you're ready to go. Now doing the pattern doesn't tell me you're ready to go. Give me Junbi. And Sija. Oh, good. I wanted to wait till you guys got started so I knew that you guys know how to start the pattern. Ready? Let's do that again. And Sija. Oh. Okay. Now for those who know the first half of Chunji, let's do the first half of Chunji. Junbi. If you don't know the pattern, so that would be like Nathan and Aaron. You can learn a lot just by watching. You can see how it's done. So everybody, Junbi. Those who are doing Chunji and Sija. So people with the red stripe need to know the whole thing. Everybody else, it's just extra bonus points. Junbi for all of Chunji, or the first half, if that's what you have. Sija. Chunji. And paro. Okay, everybody, good work. Well, you guys can come up closer. Here's what I am going to do. Let's see. There now. You guys can see each other. If you want to hit gallery view. So I'm going to ask you guys some questions. Do you know that Chunji means something? Raise your hand, yes, you know. Does anybody, and you can put your hand down if you don't know the answer, do you know what Chunji means? It's okay if you don't, because I don't know if anybody's ever told you. All right, Rick, do you want to try it?
Yes. Heaven and earth.
Oh my goodness, you got it right first time. That's fantastic. So the full story of Chunji is that it means literally the creation of the world or the beginning of human history. So it's the start of everything. And that's why when grown-ups learn Taekwondo, they start with Chunji because it's the beginning. But they also realize that that's really difficult for some people. So we have 4-direction block, 4-direction punch that get you going, get you learning and moving and doing a pattern and learning the discipline, which you guys have, the discipline of how to do patterns. All right, I'm going to ask some easy questions and some hard questions. I'm going to start with an easy question. Who remembers the Korean word for the uniform? See, Rick just did one, so... Oh, Lavere, go ahead. You're not muted, so you can just go ahead and say. Dobak is correct. There's another word that sounds a lot like Dobak that means the Taekwondo practice area or the Taekwondo school. Ariana, do you want to say what that one is?
The Taekwondo school is called the Dojang.
Dojang is correct. Very good. Let's see, do we have something that's not so easy? I know questions that I've asked you guys before and you've already gotten right. All right. I have 2 flags behind me. Okay, you can see them. This one with the red stripes, everybody should know what that is. Can you raise your hand if you want to say what that one is?
American flag.
That is the American flag. We're going to take turns because I wanted to give somebody else to say, but that is the right answer. Now, the flag on the other side, there's two words to describe where it's from. Don't know if you... Okay, wait, Lavere, let's see if somebody else has the answer. If you give just one word, that's okay. Vera's got her hand up, so Vera, go ahead.
Korean flag.
It is the Korean flag. There's another word that I'm looking for. There's actually two Koreas. There's North Korea and South Korea, and this is the South Korean flag. And they're two countries, two separate countries. Like in America, we have North Dakota, South Dakota, North Carolina, South Carolina. Those are states that are north and south, but they're also countries that are sometimes north and south. So that's a bit of a tricky one, knowing that it's South Korea. What else? Is there any other questions? Okay, raise your hand if you want to count to 10 in Korean. Okay, so Ariana was first. Ariana, go ahead.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 아홉, 열.
Very good. Does anybody else want to count to 10 in Korean? Vera, go ahead.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 아홉, 열.
That's very good. And does anybody else want to do it? Oh, Lavere, go ahead.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟,
Y'all. And the last one is y'all. Good. And Rick, you had your hand up. Do you want to go? Go ahead.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Very good. Now, Aaron, do you want to take a turn or do you not want to today? Not today? All right, that's fine. Okay. In Taekwondo, we have something called tenets. A tenet is like an idea that you try to live by. And we have 5 of them. Now, some of you, when I start to say them, some of you might remember them from seeing them in the Taekwondo school, but if you haven't been in the school, you wouldn't have seen it. But maybe you've heard of them. There's courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. And those are a lot of big words. So let's start with courtesy. It's about being polite and thinking about other people. Integrity is about standing up for what's right and telling the truth, things like that. Let's see, courtesy, integrity. Perseverance means not giving up, just keep trying. Self-control. I think we talked some about self-control. You guys are showing very good self-control today. So you're taking turns, you're raising your hand. That's good self-control. And what we try to do with Taekwondo is have good self-control over our body, over our actions, so that we can then focus on the Taekwondo when we're trying to learn it. The last one is indomitable spirit, which is really big. And grown-ups have trouble saying it and don't always know what it means. Indomitable spirit means you have a lot of strength inside, in your heart, where it really counts. And it's not just that you're not going to give up. It's not just that you're going to keep trying. It's sort of a bigger kind of version of that. So you can see how we have perseverance, which means to keep going. But we also have an indomitable spirit, which is sort of like that, like there's a fire inside you to go ahead and do the things that you need or want to do, but in a good way. It's a very positive thing to be able to do. And that's the idea with all of these, is to have qualities or things that we would like to have inside ourselves. Courtesy and integrity and self-control. So politeness and kindness to others, and telling the truth, and keep trying, and self-control, which I think explains itself, and then the indomitable spirit part of just really working very hard and working well. And So that's a big part of the thinking part of Taekwondo. Let's go back. We're going to do a little bit more of kicking and punching, and then it'll be time to finish up. So go ahead, everybody, line up. And left leg forward fighting stance. Jump. We're going to do L stance punch. So that's the one where your body is sideways, but you're still punching straight forward. And hana. Do. Set. Net. Now, let's do this stepping back. Hana. Do. Set. Net. That's not easy stepping back. Now we're going to do knife hand strike. So that's where you strike with the side of your hand. Stepping forward and hana. Do. Set. Net. Stepping back. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Stepping forward, low block. Go. High block. Go. Middle block. Go. Punch. Go. Step back and punch. Go. Step back and high block. Go. Step back and low block. Step forward and punch. Step forward and punch. Step back and low block. Oh, make sure you have the correct hand if you're going down with the block. Step back and low block. Step forward and middle block and punch. But one step. Good. Step forward and high block and punch. With just one step. Step back and punch. Step back and punch again. Step back and punch. Step forward and high block. Step forward and L stance punch. Turning that body sideways. Good. And another L stance punch. And step back and L stance punch. Step forward and knife hand strike. And another knife hand strike. And step back and knife hand strike. Step back and low block. Now you got your body front facing me. Good. Good change, everybody. And another low block, stepping back. And another low block. And now from here, front kick. And another front kick. And a turning kick. And another turning kick. And run back to your start. Fighting stance. And front kick. Turning kick. And front kick, turning kick again. Go. And run back to your start. Fighting stance. And turning kick. And front kick. And a punch. And front kick. And a punch. And turning kick. And step forward. Oh, we're just about out of time. We have time, however, for our very important giving out of the tips. So what do we have today? We have today, oh, let me hear, what does it sound like when everybody's clapping? Good, we've got our clappers all warmed up. We have a blue tip for Ariana. Congratulations, Ariana. And we have a black tip for our friend Erin. Congratulations. Okay, everyone, good work today. I like what I'm seeing. More next time. We're going to bow out to the flag, so you guys stand up. Stay facing your screen. Feet together. Giletti. Hyuna. Oh. And to me, Giletti. Hyuna. Taekwon. Our senior student today is Vera. So let's everybody face Vera. Giletti. Hyuna. Taekwon. All right. Thank you, everybody.